How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It has now been 3 years since we got our LR3 back in 2022, and so far, without a doubt, it is our favorite Land Rover. It's our family vehicle, and it has never left us stranded. In fact, when friends or family need to borrow a car while theirs is in the shop, this is the one that we lend them. Despite the overall reputation of unreliability when it comes to Land Rovers, we're never afraid to take this anywhere. I'll go over everything we've done to the vehicle, from repairs, maintenance, mods, and future plans in the past 3 years. But before we start, if you love 4x4 vehicles with terrible gas mileage, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. All right, here we go. We bought this LR3 with 263,000 miles in 2022, and it currently has close to 285,000 miles. And in those 20-ish thousand miles, here is a list of all the things that we have replaced. So in August of the first year, we got the front calipers and then front and rear pads and rotors. September, we replaced the fan clutch. October, we serviced the differentials. And that was it for the first year, which totaled to $1,338. For 2023, the car was just fine until June, when we replaced the transfer case. In July, we replaced the rear drive shaft. November, new front differential. December, new front wheel bearings and hubs. 2023 was not very fun at $6,005. On to 2024. Started off the year with new front lower control arms, and then everything was good until September, when the tensioner was getting worn out, so we did the water pump and belt tensioner assembly. And then that's it for 2024, which was $1,346. And for this year, 2025, we started January with needing radiator hoses, and that's it since then. That came out to $235. And then 2 oil changes a year over 3 years puts us at $240. The mods we've done have only been cosmetic, which would be the grille, door handle covers, side view mirror covers, side vent grille, and gloss lettering on the hood and on the trunk. Tires, brakes, oil changes, air filters are your normal wear and tear items, nothing that you wouldn't spend on any other vehicle. So the other items like transfer case, drive shaft, wheel hubs, they're all pricey, but not that much more expensive compared to vehicles of the same age, same mileage, or even same build. Obviously, if you're getting your own parts versus a big shop, it could be less. I know smaller shops that'll charge more for certain jobs than bigger shops do, and vice versa. So when you're looking to get some work done, just call around for a few quotes, and in the end, if you can, just work on it yourself. And with close to 21,000 miles over 3 years, that isn't a whole lot of driving. Lots of short commutes, going to church, grocery pickups, family events, and then occasional trips to the mountains with no major off-roading. This LR3 is coil converted, which is perfect for what we use it for. I know plenty of people will gripe about coil conversions, and that's completely fine, but I'll tell you quickly, on paved roads, you'll feel bumps just a tad bit more compared to the air suspension. My black LR3 is my daily, which still has the air suspension, and I'm able to compare them on the same roads. If a paved road is crappy, it's only a little crappier with coils. And if you're not off-roading constantly, then coils are fine. And even if you want to off-road with coils, that's fine too. Just make sure you get one with a 2-inch lift. There's a great video comparing coil suspension versus air suspension on and off-road that you should check out. I'll link that at the end of the video. Moving on. The gas mileage has never been great. A stock LR3 averages 15 miles per gallon, which is no surprise, right? It's a 7-seater SUV with a V8. But with larger tires, this one averages around 13 miles per gallon around town, and then 16 to 18 miles per gallon if we're doing some longer distance driving. The tires are size 275, 65, 18 Cooper Discover SRXs, which is basically a 32.1-inch tire. They're all seasons, and they've been really great for pavement, dirt roads, deep snow, slush, pretty much anything. And this is the largest tire you can fit without a lift or any modification. For future upgrades, there isn't much of a list. We're thinking of coming back down in tire size to 255, 65, 18 whenever that time comes. Possibly some wind deflectors and then a hitch receiver and hitch basket to be able to load more gear for camping as our family continues to grow, which it is. We're actually having another kiddo who is due in October, and we're super excited and super happy, looking forward to more road trips and more camping with the family. The second row will be able to fit 3 car seats across. I'll post a video on that in the next few months. And then further down the road, there's a bracket that I saw on Amazon that you can fit at the bottom of the 3rd row seat to anchor in another car seat if we needed. And that's pretty much it as far as updates go. After getting to know these vehicles the past few years, I can confidently recommend them to anyone who asks me if they should get one, as long as they're aware of the potential issues and also the fact that they'd be buying a 20-year-old SUV. I've had a few LR3s, and the most common issues I saw in all of them were the cooling system and air suspension. These are the top failures in these vehicles. You could throw in rough idles and sunroof drains, but most commonly seen are the cooling problems, which lead to blown head gaskets and air suspension quirks or failures, which are not fun to have on the road, especially on a trail. Again, those are the two main issues I've seen most frequently, but they won't be the only ones. If you take care of it, it'll take care of you. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the update. Stay tuned for another video coming up soon because I may or may not have bought another LR3. Have a great day.